Welcome to your federal courthouse. My name is Janice Graham Jack, and I'm a United States District Judge in the Corpus Christi Division of the Southern District of Texas. Technology can be very efficient, very exciting, can also be very disruptive. We've all worked together in this courthouse with the systems people to create a technology system that I believe is very efficient. We've been in this courtroom now over 8 years, and we have had numerous trials, jury trials, bench trials, hearings, where we've seen evidence come in, demonstrative evidence. We've heard recordings, we've seen videos, we've seen home videos that are hooked up at counsel table. Every kind of equipment and demonstrative evidence and displays have been used in this courtroom, and I think the parties, the litigants, and the juries have really benefited from the efficient use of this technology. So I just want to take you around the courtroom today and show you what is available. We have touch screens at my bench and at Ms. Scotch, the case manager's bench, that controls not only the lighting in the courtroom, but the audio, the overhead projector, the overhead document camera, actually the VCR. We have monitor control, so I can switch from computer to video. I can actually control the speed of the videos and stop. If you want to use admitted evidence, it goes obviously on the overhead document camera and then to the screens both on the wall, the 10-foot screen that comes down from the ceiling with the projector opposite, which is discreetly hidden, I think, over the jury box. We have one screen for every 2 jurors. Sometimes the jurors prefer the screen up close, and sometimes they prefer to look at the 10-foot screen across from the jury box. If you want to show evidence to a witness and to the court that has not been previously admitted, there's one touch on the screen that turns off all the other jury screens, the wall screen, everything but the screen at the lawyer's podium, the witness seat, and my screen, so that we can all preview unadmitted exhibits without the lawyers having to go back and forth between the witness stand. I think it makes it efficient, it's clear, and it's a very easy way to look at unadmitted exhibits and for the court to determine whether they're admissible and for the parties to determine whether they want to offer them for admission. And sometimes you just want to use a document to refresh someone's memory or recollection without actually offering that exhibit. This courtroom, when you look around the courtroom, you can see the carpet covers the access flooring, which makes it possible to run cables not only to the bench, to the witness stand, but each of these counsel tables, should the need arise, which it has actually several times for particularly large cases. We just add extra counsel tables, open up the circuitry and then the floor, and hook up those counsel tables just like we have the others that are wired for electricity, for modems, for the counsel table screens, and for the microphones. We have designed a podium that hopefully meets all purposes as the lawyers in this courtroom and in this courthouse address the jury and the court from the podium. One of the things we did was make it large enough so that you could put all manner of exhibits and notebooks on top of the podium for the attorneys. Now I'm going to ask Ms. Thompson to demonstrate the podium.
Hi, I'm Natalie Thompson with the Systems Department here in Corpus Christi. I'd like to show you this lectern designed by Judge Jack herself to incorporate her visual presentation system. It has a document camera, a VCR, a computer, and a touch screen for an annotation system. Judge Jack designed this lectern so that the equipment could be easily put away or pulled out without having to plug in cables. The document camera, of course, can be used to display documents. When a document is placed on the document camera, it shows on all the monitors in the courtroom, which includes the counsel tables, the jury box, and the 10-foot screen. Attorneys can also put down pieces of exhibits and The exhibit will now show close up on the monitor for the jurors to review it without having to actually touch the piece of evidence. A computer was installed in the lectern so that attorneys could bring in exhibits on thumb drives or CD-ROM and use the court's computer to display their evidence or documents on all the screens in the courtroom. Judge Jack also designed this lectern with an audio and video input at the top so that attorneys can bring in their own laptops and plug it in right here from the lectern. Then the clerk has the ability to switch on the touch panels which video source is being displayed, so the attorney can show his laptop on all of the screens throughout the courtroom. To demonstrate our annotation system, I'm going to put a map down on the document camera. And I'm going to come over to the touch panel screen and ask the witness to please make a circle around the federal courthouse. So the witness has now marked up the document. Everyone in the courtroom can see what the witness circled. And then I can also go and mark up the document. And so the attorney and the witness can interact through the touch panels. Now a new exhibit has been created and it can be printed on a printer and admitted as a new piece of evidence.
Now here, Ms. Scotch has just pulled up a case from today. If you just double click on any one of the orders or notice of setting, and you can see how quickly that is viewable by all of us in the courtroom. Now, that order or any other document that's pulled up on the internet may be printed, and those documents, of course, may be offered into admission. We do have on each counsel table a way to play just a plain tape recorder, and Ms. Thompson can demonstrate that. We also have a way if you have a home video and not necessarily VHS or VCR, you can hook up your own home video. All proceedings we have in this courtroom are recorded on a digital recording system using FTR Gold recording software. It's what we use in the Corpus Christi courthouse instead of the traditional court reporters. Testimony from previous recordings can be played back through the courtroom PA system. The electronic court recorder, Ms. Gano, keeps very accurate log notes, which is what she's doing now. She's making sure that her notes are entered in the computer digitally so that it matches with the digital recording in the event that these recordings go out for transcriptions. The transcriptionist then takes Ms. Gano's log notes from the computer, matches them second by second with the audio so that a complete transcript is made. I'm going to ask Ms. Gano to give a demonstration and just go back just 2 minutes and show you how quickly if an attorney wants to hear something that has just been played, or if we want to go back from 2 months ago and hear what a defendant has said at a plea colloquy. It's very easy to go back and see what occurred. Ms. Gano, can you go back just 2 minutes and show how easy this is to demonstrate? All proceedings we have in this courtroom are recorded on a digital recording system using FTR Gold. Thank you, Ms. Gano. Now, my re-recording that she just showed again is also made part of the record. If a jury has a question, a dispute over a particular part of a testimony, they disagree as to what a witness said at a particular time, Ms. Gano pulls up that exact testimony and they hear it again. The same voice, the same inflections, and the same testimony, not a written transcript or someone else reading them, those words.